now. So health, wealth, and happiness, they go hand in hand. And if retirees want to achieve all three, it's important that they, and maybe we, act right now to protect both of those things, the health and the wealth. Local financial professional David Stryzewski from Sound Planning Group is here this morning to help us explain and to talk a little bit. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Pleasure as always.
So when we talk about health and wealth, how are those things connected?
You know, there's this great quote that says, so many people spend their health trying to attain wealth, but then they have to spend all their wealth in order to try to get their health back.
Oh my gosh, so true.
Wealth and health are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
They're very intertwined. And so what we want to do is identify a healthy balance between all of this. And hopefully I got some points for you today that'll make a big difference.
Yeah, so let's do that. I mean, how do we protect our wealth while, kind of maintaining our health as well?
Yeah, the first thing to do is to diversify investments. And so we all know that we're in the late innings of the longest bull market that the world has ever seen, right? And so the point is that a lot of people are not actively changing what they're actually invested in. And, they've got an old 401k that they've left there for the last 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
And so, that's a perfect investment strategy when the world doesn't change.
Right.
The reality is the world's changing rapidly, and we want to be adaptive in our modeling and the things that we're doing in order to make sure that we're getting the best return for our risk. And so the next part is adjusting risk. And so, let's just say that we were in 2007 and we were about to be facing 2008 next year.
Which was rough, as we all remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the question is, if you know that there's this rough time frame coming, what would you want to do differently? I mean, shoot, it's hard enough to remember our passwords to log into some of these accounts to make sure that we got some of this balance. But this is the time to be paying attention to that and making sure that we are managing risk in an efficient way.
All right, so now that we have, hopefully we've done all those things, let's just
Yes.
say. So why is it important that we protect our health, especially when we're talking about retirement here?
Well, our health is very important. I mean, you don't get to, keep the fruits of your labor if you retire at 65 and die at 66, right? And so the point is that we need to be long-term in our thinking. Hopefully we can have our health and we can enjoy these things for many years to come.
Yeah, these are really great tips. David, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no.
Certainly appreciate it. And if people want more information, where can they go?
Well, they can go to our website, which is myretirement.tips. 2 other little things to note here. 1, make sure that you're capitalizing on Social Security. There's over 500 unique ways of filing Social Security, and so that's a big deal.
That can get a little overwhelming.
You bet. And then the last one is long-term care. Most people say, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. We actually have a download on our website, myretirement.tips, that people can review. There are 5 major ways of taking care of our healthcare needs, and ultimately they're going to choose one of them. We just kind of have this brochure that's available to help people identify which strategy might be better for them.
See, that's so good, because I think we always imagine the great parts of our retirement, but maybe not some of the bumps in the road that we do need to plan ahead for.
Absolutely.
David, thank you.
Pleasure's mine.
And again, the website is?
myretirement.tips.
Thank you. It's always good to have you. Such good information. All right, Travis, we'll send it over to you.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Liz. Let's check some business headlines that